Hey everyone, Ashkeravon here, or Ash for short. This is a little bit of the Ashkeravon Catacombs free roam version, or the Explorable. You need to be level 35 to do this, and have completed the story mode. I'm around with here Jeff, Connor. Uh, Sorry, it's a little small on my screen. I'll call it Shayla, and I believe Free is back in that corner. Um, it is completely different from the story mode. The looks are the same, but the bosses you encounter and the traps you encounter are different. As you can see, Jeff pretty much ran into that trap early on. This is like a little mini boss, from what I remember. Really annoying. The bosses here require you to be on your toes and adapt, and pay attention to what they're doing so you know when to interrupt them. If you don't, you lose pretty quickly. I can't remember what those gravelings. Yes, these are gravelings. The big one's a breeder, and as you can see, it sends out the small little ones over and over and over again. Fun little fight. Kind of gets you to start paying attention early on. For those of you can't tell, I'm an engineer. You've got Jeff as an elementalist, and I think Connor's an elementalist, and Free's an elementalist, and Shell is the warrior. So it makes for an interesting group during the free run. Normally you'd go through that big door on the left for the story mode, and the Explorable we head over to the right. And they give you choices in here as what to do and where to go. You're going to see some of them here in a minute. A little bit different. Something they've added, you can now repair inside of a dungeon. There's a little anvil. Right there's where it is in the Explorable version. In the story mode, it's out front, right when you walk in the dungeon. That way you don't have to leave the dungeon, teleport out, teleport back, everything else. Here's the little cutscene for this. Sorry I don't have sound up on this, but figured you guys didn't want to hear what was going on in TeamSpeak while we were doing this. Now there's three people here, Char and Nasura and a human, and they all argue about which person to take down first. And they turn to you and ask you which one you want to take down. And they ask you to take care of it. It's about to initiate a vote here in a minute, and everybody in the group votes. They all pick one. You have to pick one. Here it comes. I think we chose the king. We'll find out here in a minute. I don't know why it takes so long. I think you have to go over and talk to somebody, and someone does. Probably it was Jeff. Yeah. You gotta pick one. I believe somebody had already done the, one of them. The ghost maybe to help us fight. So we all just went ahead and chose the king. Now there's random events that happen through here. You could go through this thing several times doing the same course and fight a couple different monsters along the way that you normally didn't fight. So here we go. Pops up, we gotta destroy the Graveling Burrow. We accept something and an event immediately started. We go down the stairs and these Gravelings are just gonna keep running up the stairs at us until we get down there and destroy the burrow. And these aren't difficult as they are, they're just weak, but there's many of them and they continue to spawn. And if you watch, I do something unbelievably stupid. Just a minute. I'm going to end up running down there and attacking the burrow head on by myself in an explorable version. Don't do that. So as you can see, I'm doing no damage to that thing. There you go. Got down, got back up, thanks to one of them randomly dying as soon as I went down. That's one of my elite skills, by the way. Turn this little poison type cloud and just AoE everything down. I can still be targeted though, so that kind of sucks, but understandable. Now, we didn't get very far in this due to it glitching. Also, us getting our butts kicked. You'll see why here in a minute. Now, here we go. Now, for whatever reason, there seems to be traps just about everywhere you go. I have no idea why. And yeah, Future's gonna find one. There you go. In case you don't know, those circles are spike traps, and you got the flame traps to the side. You gotta be watched very carefully. Failure to watch carefully is, if you watch Jeff, you'll find out why. Has a bad thing. First, Jeff's gonna find the spike trap. Then he's gonna find the flame trap. I'll find it first, though. Yeah. And then there goes Jeff. So, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention when you're in a dungeon, or that happens more often than you'd like. Alright, I'm getting revived here thanks to our intelligent teammates. Not Connor. Connor keeps trying to stand in the fire and revive me. I have no idea why. I see. I've learned. Oh, on this side. Alright. Now, this is basically where we get stopped. On the first boss. Now, of course, this room has surprises, too. There's little gargoyle heads on the wall. I don't know if you can see it there on the left-hand side. We're kind of targeting at it. There it is. Launches fireballs, basically. AoE damage around the room, and while we're doing this, there's little spiders spawning on us. So there's lots of damage coming to us. Not, well, it's fun, but it's really difficult. I mean, Jess 51, I'm 48. There's a couple different. And here's the Queen Spider boss. She's a real pain. As you can see, we're throwing damage at her, and she does a little poison thing on the floor. And if you stand in it, or even get close to it, that happens. She basically just destroys you. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. I probably should have reported that. She also spawns, I don't know if she spawns the little tiny ones or not, but there's two, I guess, dungeon quality ones that are right back there that she spawns on occasion. And they're difficult. Of course, you got her. She stuns you with webbing and then poisons you. You have to get out of the poison and then remove said poison. So you really want to have somebody on your team that can do that if you end up doing this. Yeah. Gotta repair again already. It's pretty sad. Sorry about that. I just had to go ahead and equip the spear gun. I'm going to try and sell my old one, but I can't. Alright, so at this point, if you'll see the look in the bottom right of the map, you see the Spider Queen. She's that little skull down there. She's going to move this way to come after us, and then she's going... she's about to get stuck in the wall I'm walking through right now. And that wouldn't be a bad thing, except she becomes invulnerable, because for whatever reason we can't hit her when she's in the stone wall. And there's that poison again. I don't notice this yet. I'm trying to figure out what killed me. So I'm going through combat trying to find out what she hit me with. That basically destroyed me. I don't figure it out. I figured it out a little later on the stairs. Yeah, I got Future here trying to revive me. Not wait, because I think he's going to come back for me. I don't know why. Spider's going to hit him with that poison. Yeah, there he goes. Waypoints in dungeons are the best, by the way. Yep, and she's stuck now. So we can kill all her little spiderlings. But we can't target her for anything. Watch the ground. That she just hit that. You see that? You stay inside of it, you continue to take a lot of damage quickly. You get out of it, you need to remove the poison. As you can see, it's a big poison. Oh, yeah. Of course, I roll and commit suicide. Say, then there's the poison right there in Future. Of course, we can't hit her now. It's pointless effort. We're going to keep trying, though. Why? I don't know. Probably due to me. Because I want to see this dungeon. We're going to try and skip her here in a minute and just run past her and keep going through the dungeon. You'll see what that gets us. Absolutely nothing. Except a bigger repair bill. I believe that ArenaNet will not be reducing the difficulty, but making it to where you can better see the bosses and creatures in here doing what they're doing, like the poison and the summoning the little spiderlings, so you know what to do if you can interrupt it and to try and interrupt it when you can. Gives you a better chance than just standing there getting the snot kicked out of you. Because little spiders randomly spawn or you just get poisoned to death. See that little spider? See how long it took us to destroy that thing? Mama's not too happy. Oh yeah, I forgot. You also get based on, I think it might be based on where you choose, but one of the NPCs will follow you and try and help you. Look at that. Just throwing damage down and it's not even moving. It's completely stuck in the wall. I believe we're trying to bring it up to the guards. That or it doesn't move back when you stop it. So the end result is nothing. It just kind of moves forward. I don't know why I didn't decide to just keep running. I should have. I think I'll go ahead and stop it here. There's no reason for you to see another 10 minutes or so. That's pretty pointless. Well, there you go. Ashkeravon Catacombs Explorable Mode. As recorded by Ashkeravon. Voiced over by Ashkeravon. Yep. if you choose to do this, pay attention and learn to interrupt. That's my word of wisdom on this. So, I wish everyone the best of luck. I have another video coming out that I will be attempting to do. I say attempting because this was my first record, so we'll see what happens on my second when it involves really editing the video and not just recording over it. And she kills me. Alright, so I can't wait to see you guys in the third beta weekend event and on the stress test. Good luck.